Did you know you can automatically generate marketing audits from a simple form fill inside GoHighLevel? For agencies and marketers, this is a huge opportunity. Instead of manually researching prospects, you can have a fully automated marketing report generated in under 90 seconds, positioning you as an expert and creating instant sales conversations. In this video, I'll show you how to set up GoHighLevel's Marketing Scorecard Widget, embed it on your website for automated lead generation, and convert these reports into client opportunities that drive sales. By the end, you'll have a powerful new tool to scale your business and book more sales calls effortlessly. Let's dive in. First, let's enable this feature inside GoHighLevel. Go to your agency view, and in the left-hand menu, you'll see the Prospecting tab. Now, if you're not on the premium prospecting plan, you'll need to upgrade. It's an additional $29 but it unlocks the widget feature, which allows you to capture leads and generate audit reports automatically. Once upgraded, you'll see a widgets button. Click it, and now you're ready to create your first automated marketing report form.
Simple. All you have to do is go to your agency view instead of HighLevel and select the prospecting tab here on the side. And if you aren't on the premium prospecting plan, you're going to have to upgrade to that. It's an additional $29 a month, but it gets you this widget feature, which is very cool. So if you're not upgraded, you're going to have a widgets button here, and it's going to look like this when you click on that button. Just click there, upgrade your account, and then you'll be able to follow the rest of this tutorial. So just so you know what type of report we're actually going to be creating here, you can
GoHighLevel provides a pre-built form that collects essential business information. While you can't add custom questions, you can customize the branding and appearance. You can upload a logo for a professional look, change the background color or add an image, and customize the text layout and color scheme to match your brand. For this demo, I'll name the widget, get your free marketing report, and save it. Once that's done, click Copy Embed Code. This is what we'll place on your website.
I'm going to come here to widget and hit create widget, and boom, we already have this awesome form that's been created. And while I can't add any questions to this, you can customize some other things. For example, this header image, which would be a great spot for your logo, which you can pop up at the top. You might have to play around with the dimensions here so that it shows up better. You can also upload a background image, which will put a border around the form. You can also change the color of the form if you want, which will change this background. Let's say we wanted blue there. The layout, this refers to the color of the words. So make sure you have layout selected, and we'll leave the input background as white. This is going to be the background of those actual boxes, but I prefer it white, so we'll leave it there. So let's try to keep that up how it just was. If you want to easily customize this, you can just go to dark mode, and that's going to change a few things there. And then you can also change this headline at the top. I'm just going to leave it as is. Settings we'll come back to once we save this. Let's go ahead and just call this Get Your Marketing Report in Seconds and hit save. Now, the next thing we're going to want to do is embed this on the website where people are actually going to find it and submit their info. So I'm going to hit copy embed code, and then
now let's make this form live on your website. If your site is hosted inside GoHighLevel, go to your sub account, navigate to funnels or websites, and edit the page where you want the form to appear. Click edit, add a custom code element, open the code editor, paste the JavaScript embed code, and hit save. Once you publish the page, your automated marketing audit form is active and ready to collect leads. If you're using an external website, paste the embed code into your site's HTML or custom script section.
Inside of HighLevel, so I'm going to go to my sub account and head to my test website here, edit, go ahead and add a row, add an element, which will be custom code. Go ahead and hit open code editor, and I'm just going to paste. So that's the JavaScript for this. I'll hit save the funnel, and then you can hit publish if you're putting it out on domain. The purposes of this, we're just testing. So I'll hit preview, and there we have our marketing report.
Now let's see what happens when a prospect fills out the form. Once a visitor submits their information, GoHighLevel scans Google Maps to find their business data. After submitting, they'll see a loading screen while the system pulls their marketing report. This process usually takes 60 to 90 seconds. When complete, they'll see a detailed marketing report, which includes overall marketing score, business listings audit, Google, Yelp, etc., online reputation and reviews, website performance, and SEO analysis. If their report highlights issues with missing listings, slow website speed, or bad SEO, this is your chance to step in and offer solutions.
Report, beautiful. So now that this is here, let's go ahead and fill it out and I'll show you what happens. So fill out my info. Now this is going to actually search Google Maps for this particular business. In this case, let's say it's a Himalayan salt cave spa and float. Great. So I put that in there. I'll put a test phone number in here and my email and hit submit. The next thing they're going to see is this. Now, in my experience, this takes about 60 seconds to load, maybe sometimes a little longer depending on the business, but it is fairly quick. And beautiful, about 60 to 90 seconds later, we have this and I can hit view report. It looks like we have a pretty amazing audit here. All the same stuff that we saw earlier. This one does have the online reputation section. You can see Google My Business is here. Facebook is still loading, but in this case, the website one didn't load. And that's totally fine. This is just a jumping off point to have a conversation about what they can improve. And if for some reason the automatic report can't pull it, you could do a manual audit if that's something you're trying to sell them on. Now,
once a lead submits the form, their contact details, email and phone, are automatically captured inside the prospecting section in GoHighLevel. From here, you can call them immediately using the pre-filled contact details, use LinkedIn integration to find and message the business owner, or manually send a follow-up email with your services. Right now, automations can't trigger directly from this process. However, GoHighLevel has confirmed that this feature is coming soon. So soon, you'll be able to automatically follow up with leads based on their report submission.
now, the big question is, did they get this in their email? Did they get a text? What can we automate based on this? And the current answer is you can't automate anything based off of just this form fill. They could reach out to you here. This is going to be the email that's in your agency settings under company details here. But what you can do is come back here to the prospecting section. If I click on this, the account info here is my email and my phone number that I submitted. So I can have someone on my team call the point of contact here. And as you can see, there's a bunch of pre-filled information here. If you do end up converting this client, it's going to be loaded into their account, which is super helpful. And in some cases, this report can also pull points of contact from LinkedIn or other places. And you can click on that link there and it's going to take you to that person's actual profile and you can connect with them, which is pretty sweet. Now, I know not being able to trigger automations based off of this isn't ideal, but I know for a fact that it is on the roadmap. Now,
a common question is, can I customize the report before sending it? The answer is yes and no. Yes, you can remove specific sections before sharing the report. If a section is irrelevant to your services, you can manually exclude it before sending it. No, you can't permanently remove sections from all future reports. Each report must be edited individually before sending. While this may not be ideal, it still allows you to refine the audit before presenting it to a potential client.
Now, the other main question a lot of people have is, can we customize the report that actually gets sent out? And the answer to that is yes and no. So if you are going to generate this manually and send it to the person, you can customize the sections before you send it. So I can come in here and say, okay, for example, there's no website performance on this one. So I'm going to remove that one and hit apply. And then if I go back here and I hit refresh, you can see there's no website performance anymore. So when I hit share report, I copy that link and send it over, they're not going to see that that didn't work in that case. Now that's the yes answer. The no answer is that you can't come in here and say, for example, I don't want anything related to SEO or website performance because I don't sell those features and I don't want to talk about them. Hit apply and that applies to all future reports. You have to customize them one by one before you send them out. And
GoHighLevel provides an analytics dashboard where you can track how many reports have been generated, conversion rates from reports to clients, lead engagement, and form submissions. If you work B2B, you can resell this tool to clients, allowing them to generate their own marketing reports. GoHighLevel charges $29 per sub account for this feature, so if you resell it, be sure to price it accordingly.
And once you have all that done, you can go to analytics. You can see the number of reports generated, conversions to clients, lead generation frequency, report views, etc., recent form submissions, and have everything in here, which is very cool, and view all the reports from this view. In addition to that, something to take note of is that if you go to reselling and you turn on resale prospecting, you can actually give this feature to your clients. I'm not sure why you would want to. Obviously, most local businesses aren't going to have use for this, but if you're selling B2B, some clients clients really want this. And so you can come in and price this at a little bit extra. HighLevel is going to charge you $29 per sub account to use this feature because it costs them quite a bit on the back end to generate these reports. And once you get that inside of a sub account, it looks just like this same one, except you don't have the analytics tab up here. You just have widgets and all of the other normal prospecting stuff here. Now,
this feature is a game changer for agencies and marketers. Instead of manually researching leads, you can automate the entire process, allowing you to focus on closing deals instead of gathering data. I'm really excited for GoHighLevel's future updates, especially once automations can trigger directly from these reports. If you found this video helpful, let me know in the comments. See you in the next one.